Hi, I am so excited to share another treasured book with you. And I'm a little under the weather with a infected eye and infected lungs, but I will do my best. So this is from Vincent X. Kirsch, How I Learned to Fall Out of Trees. And this is one of those books where both the art and the writing are equally spectacular. There are lots of things that are just absolutely delightful about this. Like, note the little bunny at the top of his hat, on the front of his hat, or his cap, I should say, and the scarf that makes him even more eccentric looking, and the little jacket, and the turned foot that just adds that little eccentric touch. And the illustrations in this book, there's a lot of verticals, circulars, and some diagonals. So try and look for those, or I'll point those out. So look here, look at this. This is a half circle, and it just really breaks up the text in a really lovely way. So these are the end sheets, gluing the hardcover with the interior. And clearly, she's up in a tree, and he's looking up at her lovingly. And once again, a lot of verticals, very, it's a tall book, and it just aspires, it reaches up. And she's on a bit of a diagonal that leads our eye down. When Adelia told me she had to move away, she was up in her favorite tree. Roger, before I go, I'm going to teach you how to climb a tree. What if I fall? And so right here, it sets us up. We've got a lot of wonderful negative space, which is one of the many reasons to keep your word count down so that your art can really breathe. And Adelia, she's going to give him a gift that he's going to have forever that's a part of her love of climbing trees. And then here it sets us up that Roger is scared. And then look at this wonderful diagonal here and how it curves and undulates. There's a lot of organic shapes in this. Also have a look at the quality of the line work. It's very scratchy, very organic, and very hand-drawn looking. And that's part of his very distinctive style. And then I love the way the blue bleeds into the text up here, the blue of the sky watercolor. And so it's not, what's the word for it? It's not picky, it's not, there's a great word for persnickety. It's not uptight, it's just, there's a looseness and a delight that's very childlike. And we've got more circles happening here, and more diagonals, and then more verticals. Adelia started collecting all the soft things she could find. To climb a tree, find a branch that's not too far from the ground. She collected things we secretly discovered together. Shimmy up the trunk and don't turn back. And then we can see all the circular things that are happening. And then the diagonals and the vertical. She collected things we used to make forts. Reach out and grab hold of the branches. And then the other thing he's got going is he's got wonderful contrasts of warm against cool. And here we go, that's that organic, undulating landscape continues. She collected things we love to play with. So these are all the stuffies. And once again, they're in a wonderful circle, and they're very circular forms themselves. And then we've got the, the warm pinks and the cooler yellow. And then the white space all around here. And so we see that he's visually, in the story, there are two parallels. And in the art, there's the full color on one side, and then the white space as she's collecting the things that were a part of their life together. And then have a look at what fun these boxes are as she's preparing to pack. And if they were just straight up, they wouldn't be nearly as much fun. But there's that sort of risk that they're all going to fall over. And then the great diagonal of the rake that's pointing us up to this wonderful composition. And Vince really is the king of composition. I'm very grateful he sometimes helps me with my work in terms of composition and drawing. He's just amazing. Take it one. So she collected things we dress snowmen in every winter. Take it one branch at a time. And so he set up this rhythm for himself, and he set up this structure with verticals and circles, and the occasional diagonal. So, and then the paralleling, and I just absolutely love it. So whether you're a illustrator or a writer or both, I really encourage you to buy this exquisite book, How I Learned to Fall Out of Trees, because there's a ton that you can learn from it. So it was time to start packing. Very short text. Be careful. Don't hurry. That's how simple it is to climb a tree. What if I fall? Falling will be easy, and I'm not going to give away the end because I want you to buy this book because it's just absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Vince, for being my friend. Thank you all for watching this. Bye for now.